Hello, this is Professor Hazari. I would like to provide you a brief introduction to the online course environment. Since this is an online course, some students may have questions about after I log into the course, where do I navigate? Hopefully this short video will help you locate the items in the course which are most useful as you complete your weekly assignments. So let's look at the course. When you first log in, you see a menu bar at the top. Now this is common to all the courses that you're taking at the university. If you look at the second navigation bar, this is something that's specific to each course. What I've done is I've tried to provide a bare minimum approach to the user interface so that it's not cluttered as you will see in your other courses. When you log into the course, you're greeted with two panels, the content browser and news. Any information that is updated regularly, or if there's any changes to the schedule, are going to be posted over here. For example, I have provided information on the first day of class, and I've asked you to navigate to the specific portions in the course where the information is located. Okay? On the left is your other content browser. I personally do not like this panel. So what I'm going to do is recommend that the first time you log in, you go into this content area which is in the navigation bar. So let's go ahead and click on that. And when you do that, you will notice that the course documents are available to you in kind of a table of contents format, except instead of chapters, they call this modules. So the first module is the course document. I would encourage you to print the course syllabus. And the icon to the left will tell you what type of document is linked. For example, this is a PDF document. Over here, this is a zip file. It's kind of hard to see, but if you notice the icon representation, it tells you what the documents are. This is a link to Galileo, which is the password. If you are using Galileo from off campus, then you will be using this password. Now, the other items on the list will be populated as the course goes on. For example, module 4 is the weekly document, and in the weekly document we have information so far about the week 1 course information, or the instructions for week 1, and the discussion. So I'll come back to this in a minute. The next option over here is the discussions, which is the heart of the course. Most of the introduction is going to happen in the discussions forum. So when I click on discussions, I see that some discussions have already been posted, and I've tried to do this to kind of help you navigate with in the discussion forum. Now let's take a look at the first discussion, which is the virtual water cooler. If you have any questions about the course, I would encourage you to post to the virtual water cooler, because I check this regularly. But if you have a question that is of a personal nature, then I would recommend using the email tab, which is up here. So when you go to email, a standard web-based email opens up, and then over here you can send email to either the course instructor or other students in a course. So I clicked on this, and it opens up a new window from which I can select, using the address book, other students in the course. I'm not going to do that right now, but if you were to send a message, you would select the person's name from the address book, send any CCs or BCCs, and then use this message box to compose a message. And once you're done, you would click on the send box. Okay, so this is pretty simple to use, and it's similar to your Hotmail or Yahoo Mail that you may be familiar with. Going back to the discussions, I have some information about the library, and this is just useful information because the course itself, as you will read from the syllabus, depends not only on the information that is provided in the textbook, although we will be using almost all the chapters in the textbook. In the textbook are case studies. So along with readings, I will identify which case study, usually one case study per chapter that we will be doing, but then you have to go out and find research articles. In another email, I'll send you some information on how the articles can be found using Galileo, which is a collection of databases. So go ahead and read through this, and it tells you some information that previous students have found useful and given me permission to post, because the key would be to find correct and relevant research articles that you can use to do your discussion posts. And all the information needs to be in correct APA format. I have provided links in the content browser or the content menu that is kind of a quick guide to proper APA formatting. But if you do a Google search, you will also be able to find other resources if you feel that the information that I've provided is not enough. Now, each week we will be having a discussion. So for example, during week 1, I have posted the assignment in the discussion board. All information each week will be posted in the discussion module as well as the content module. And the same discussion, which is our first assignment, is available in the content browser menu. That is why I was saying that the content browser menu is very important. So once again, I click on the content and scroll down to this area which says Module 4 Weekly Documents. Now you will notice over here that I have the information, so you would read this first each week. So when I click on this, it opens up the specific instructions for that week. Okay? So it gives you readings, activities, any special notes or assignments that you have. And along with this, after you've done this, after you've collected your references and readings, then you will notice that in the weekly module is the discussion. So when you click on this, it takes you to the discussion board where you will post your discussion. And this discussion is the same one that I previously found under the navigation bar discussions. So what I've tried to do is I've tried to group the information over here so you don't have to be looking at other places. All the information is in one location. When you are ready to post your discussion, you would read the information over here. I've given you some sample critiques from previous semesters, and then when you're ready to post, you can click on Compose, and that will open up a new window in which you will post your critique that will look something like this. So you will identify the article, provide a summary and the findings, as well as your critical analysis which is required for the critique. And don't forget to add a relevance to business education section also, and that depends of course on the article that you have selected. So I hope this brief video has been useful. Let me go back to the course home again. So just to summarize, the main areas are the content browser, the table of contents, the discussion, the email, and your grades will be posted over here. Don't worry about other items in the navigation bar, as we will probably not be using them, but if we do, I'll let you know. I'll send you an email or do another video that will show you what those features are. So I look forward to seeing your discussions in class. Again, if you have any questions, there's 2 ways to communicate with me. One is in the virtual water cooler in the discussion board, or feel free to send me an email. I hope this video has been useful, and thank you for watching.